I recently realized that to be a content creator, I have to create content. Well, there's a shocker for you there, isn't it? So I've gathered up a list that I made within 5 minutes of my September favorites. Basically, things that I've enjoyed a lot this month because I have terrible mental health. And you know what? I've got to focus on the positives. So, number one on the list, we've got tattoos. If you don't know, I have 6 tattoos. I'm hoping to get more. This is a pathetic amount, but I've beat my dad. I've got one more than my dad, so I'm happy. But my favorite tattoo is still to this day the second tattoo I ever got, which is a bunch of lilies on my ribs. To be fair, they're really good. I love them. They work with the contours of my body. They look gorgeous. Look at that line work. God damn, that shading is amazing, and it gives me a great excuse to show off them abs. Second thing on the list, rings. I wear a lot of rings. My favorite one lately has got to be this one right here. There's 2 on that finger. This little boy. My little Baphomet. I got this maybe about 4 days ago. No, 3 days ago. I should know this. It was a 3rd date. Basically, the girl that I'm talking to now, she got this for me because she knows I'm a Satanist. So it's really nice. I like it. Number 3, let's go. We're getting through these very quickly. You're going to be out here in about 5 minutes. My favorite song this month. I'm very into music. I'm very musically inclined. What do you expect? I'm gay. And in a typical lesbian fashion, I like rock music. My favorite song lately has been Black Magic Woman by Santana. Santana. Dat Boy. Got a black magic woman. Got a black magic woman. Look, I know I'm a lesbian, but that song's sexy. It's like 70 now. Something like that. 70. Possibly even 80. I don't like that. Number 4. Food. I'm not big on food. I'm not a foodie. If I could go my entire life and be perfectly healthy without eating, I would. I eat for sustenance and not for taste. It's led to one of my biggest pet peeves. What is it with every social gathering? Any time that you have to be social, I'm an introvert. I don't like being social at the best of times, but every damn situation that you have to be in that involves socializing with another human being involves food. I am much more happy with a coffee and a cigarette. But my favorite food this month has got to be for the last 3 months actually. That is the corn lattice. I don't know what genius came up with that, but you get a little pastry, you put it in some creamy weird sauce thing, and you add some corn, chicken, and bacon. Something that just tastes gorgeous regardless of how I'm feeling, and I love it. Number 5, clothes. Believe it or not, I may be wearing this, but I very much like my clothes. I like my fashion. I may not be very good at it, but I like it. My favorite clothes lately has been I've got a new pair of jeans. They're like they're these gorgeous little jeans, and I love them. They're slightly like they're basically cargos. Number 6, my favorite YouTube creator lately. That goes to the behavioral arts. I think he's absolutely brilliant. So I'm neurospicy, so interacting with the world is difficult, and I hate it. It's just a pain in the arse. Well, I grew up trying to figure out how to mask. It's a godsend. I want to know how to mask and pretend to be a neurotypical down to the amount of blinks. Is your man. Number 6, if we're doing YouTubers, we've got to do TikTokers. Lately, I've been watching a lot of Unlearn 16. They're a Canadian teacher covered in tattoos, and I absolutely adore them. They're also pretty damn fruity. They also teach a lot of history, and in doing so, a lot of their content is about history, and I'm a history buff. I don't think there was much of a surprise there. I love Sabaton. I got into history in one of the most autistic ways possible. The way I got really big into history wasn't for any kind of interest in what happened in the past. It was actually because I was doing my GCSEs and the options were to take geography or history. Well, I'm colorblind, and the main lessons of geography were color code and map, and history was write essays. And my little neurospicy brain really likes the feeling of pen to paper. I really enjoy writing. It's why I love English literature. So, history it was. Number 8, my favorite game lately. That's got to go down to Halo Infinite. I absolutely love Halo. I've loved it since I was a child. I've gone in huge deep dives of the lore, which is about 22 years long. I've info dumped on my live streams more times than I can count. And I'm severely emotionally attached to a lot of the characters. Number 9, my favorite thing about myself this month. Again, I have terrible mental health, and I've got to stay positive, and I've got to look at the bright side. What better way to do that than feel like a complete and utter narcissist? It's got to go down to my new hair. I've been growing out my hair for a year and 9 months, and it ended up pretty damn long, but it was just like an overgrown bowl cut. What did I do? I asked them to make me emo. Bring me back to 2003. You know what? I'm enjoying the fringe. It feels weird ending a list on number 9. You've got to add another one, so here's a bonus for you. Behold my favorite thing in general, my kitty. My best friend, my baby girl, basically my child. This is Jazz, and I adore her. She's coming up for about 8 years old now, which is kind of terrifying. It just feels like maybe 2 years ago that she was able to fit into the palm of my hand. She's precious, and I love her. But I'm going to end it there. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like and comment. If you like my face and you want to see more of it, please make sure to subscribe. It is absolutely free. Please do that, please. Thank you very much. Give me attention. I'm thinking of doing another list, but instead of my favorites, instead it's going to be pet peeves. So let me know if you'd want to see that. Trust me, I have a lot of pet peeves because people are absolute. I'm going to end it there. May your coffee be good and your nuts be crunchy, and above all, keep dreaming.